I'm gonna get that lawnmower in the shed. So I had to open up the door there all the way. This side I always open, but that side I always keep closed. So I had to kind of rearrange inside of the shed, clean up a little bit out here. But I'm moving this lawnmower in there, and of course that lawnmower. This lawnmower, for some reason, quit working and sat for a while, and the tires are all flat. So it's hard to get it up this little hill and over where the groundhogs have dug. But I'm going to put some more wood here and create myself a little ramp to get this up there. But I'm going to back that thing up, that one. I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to tie up to the front of this one and see if I can get that thing pulled in there. And that way I've got them inside and not in the way, and that way I can pull the vehicles up under that covering right there. Because you can see I got a light there, and it's close to in here where I can have access to my tools and other odds and ends. So I'm gonna get that pulled up in here, and I'll probably set up my camera. Once I get it hooked up, I'll set up my camera and to be able to see me pulling that thing in. All right. I'm hoping this little rope here will be strong enough to pull this. If it's not, then I'll have to find a chain or something. Let's see where I can put this. Okay, that looks like a good spot. Use one lawnmower, pull the other lawnmower. If this will work. Hopefully it'll work. If it'll work, I can get this thing in the garage and get it parked in a spot to where I can put it up on some brico blocks, tear it apart, and maybe I can get that one worked on, get it going like a good lawnmower again. See if I can get this thing tied off good. So, okay, there we go. This thing tied just right. This lawnmower is pretty powerful. It was pulling that little trailer behind it, full of dirt and stuff like that. So it should pull this other lawnmower pretty good. Let me give it a try. Let's see. Looks like it's doing pretty good. Let me get a different view here. I don't know if you can see that okay or not, but I already got it up that little ramp a little bit, and I just got to turn the wheels so it'll go that way. I'll kind of follow it in there a little bit better. But once I get it in there, then hopefully I'll be able to maneuver it around a little bit better. The other little rope's doing good. All right, let me find another spot to set this little camera. That might work right there. What do you think? Think that'll work? Okay, it's back on here now. Let me see if I can get that lawnmower right here. I'm going to use this big metal rod to lift it up over that a little bit better. That might help. Maybe. Yeah. All right. Got it up over that. Okay. Let me pull this up a little bit more here. All right, got him in here. Left a hole in the ground where my wheels gone. But yeah. Oh, hope this camera's getting that good. So that worked pretty good. Use one lawnmower to pull the other. And eventually I'm going to get that one going. That way we can use 2 lawnmowers at a time. All right. Tell you what, man. I've always got messed up hair. But anyway, I like using these lawnmowers. These things work pretty darn good. That one right there, I'm going to totally rebuild that. Give it a new paint job. Fix the headlights, tail lights. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it, but I don't know. I may mount a, like this whole cooler right here. I may mount that cooler in the back of it so that while I'm riding it, I can reach in the back and grab a beer or an ice cold Coca-Cola or some homemade sweet tea, depending on what I choose. But that'll be a cool series of videos. All right, let me pause this. Okay. So you can see how much space that gives me here. So now I can get that Jeep up in there. Let me back up, and that way you'll be able to see a little bit better. If you remember right, my goal was to be able to get vehicles in and out of there. But you saw how hard it was just to get that one little lawnmower up there. So I've got some work to do down there on the bottom where I put those boards. So I got to dig some of that out and put something better in there, you know, and build me a nice little, I'm going to do some, probably put some Brico blocks down in there with some concrete and gravel and rocks and stuff. and have it nice and smooth coming out and strong. That way I can get vehicles in and out fairly easy. But I'm going to get this Jeep, whenever I get this Jeep started tomorrow. Remember, I've got the battery on the charger in there, but when I get the Jeep started tomorrow, I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to pull it up in there, just under this front part right here, this front overhang part right here, where I can have it under this light and the lights that are in there, but I can still close these doors. You know, so I'll have me a nice area to work on. But now that I got this lawnmower up in there, then you know, it's out of the way from right here. I just got to rearrange in here a little bit to be able to get these in there a little bit better. But you can see how how the wheels are flat, and that thing kind of sits low to the ground too. It wouldn't come up any higher, so that really got in the way. But this worked really well. It's going to be several months before I need to use this again. I mean, for mowing the yards and stuff. But it's a possibility that I could have this thing going by that time. Over the winter, as long as it's warm enough out here, I'll be able to come out here and do some of this work. But for now, I'm just going to leave it sitting there. It's good enough for me to be able to get the vehicles pulled in over there. And there's the battery. Still doing good. I don't see any weird bloating or any weird smells. I don't know. Actually smells better than it did before. It's still pulling a little more than 10 amps. But it's been on there almost 2 hours now. So it's got 10 hours to go on the charger there. But hopefully tomorrow that'll be holding a good charge on it. And yeah, I guess probably need to untie that, but I'll do that later. My goal was just to get that in so that I could turn that Jeep around and work on it. Of course, I refilled my little area here that I had cleaned out, but that's okay because I'm going to be doing some work on some vehicles. And I've got several vehicles I need to work on, so I'm going to take time to do all that. On my days off from my regular job, that's what I'll be doing. But anyway, wish me luck, and maybe tomorrow I'll make a few more videos. I've got to do a little research tonight on that Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, and got to figure out a few things on it. Mainly because I've never worked on that model of vehicle before, so it's taken a little familiarity. I mean, for the most part, most vehicles are pretty much the same, but you know, always got to do your research and always got to figure things out and know you're doing it right. All right. Well, talk to you later. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Okay. Oh, I need to get the key off of that. Oh, almost fell in a hole. A hole, groundhogs. Yeah, I got to fill that one in. That's the one the groundhogs had dug through, and then when I finally got the groundhogs to stop, I've been slowly filling it in. That's the reason I got holes along through here too that I got to fill in. But I'll get it done. All right. Talk to you later.